Hello, everybody. John Sprocket here. I know this is a little spontaneous, but I wanted to let you all know I've resolved a bit of a technical issue. If you watched the live stream that I did just a little while ago, you may have noticed there was a lot of lag. I am very new to streaming, and I tried all sorts of things before going live to figure out what the issue was, and I couldn't quite figure it out. So as a result, there was all kinds of video lag throughout the entire episode. Now, I've been dealing with some lag issues from the beginning when I first started streaming. Couldn't quite figure it out. Finally, because it was going so crazy today, I tried looking into it to find out what to do. And it looks like what I had to do was change my video encoder settings. So anyway, I just wanted to let you all know I'm sorry I had such horrible video lag on this week's episode. But I think I've got it resolved. So now, hopefully the video should be coming through nice and smooth without any lag. I can play videos if I want. For instance, here's a little bit of that Jurassic Park video from earlier.
It's not about control.
Stand down.
It's a relationship based on respect.
Good.
It's an innate bond.
Owen! What are you doing? You know we've been shut down for months. You need to move on.
Get off the couch! Why don't you get an actual job?
If we do this my way.
So, as you can see, it looks like the video is actually playing smoothly the way it should be. I do apologize. Like I said, streaming is such a new thing to me. I've never had to do it before, and quarantine kind of forced me into finally giving it a shot. Anyway, since I've got the stream issue fixed, I figure I'll play one more song for you all. Just a little bonus thing. So for the few of you who are watching, here's a nice little private concert with just me and you. Right now, there's only about 7 people watching, so a very small, intimate audience, and it seems appropriate to play a song that, to my knowledge, has not had a release. It's a bonus song on some old, rare CDs that are hard to find. But it hasn't gotten a proper recording. But you know what? I think maybe I should do it now that we're in quarantine and I need to record some new things. But this is a very, very old, unreleased Cog is Dead song. From back before the first album came out. So it's sort of it's a love song, and it's got a little bit of an Irish feel to it. So I always sang it with a little bit of an Irish accent. But that's me. I love voices. What can I say? But all right, here's a very old, unreleased, or at least yet unreleased, Cog is Dead song called "Good Night, Sweet Eliza."
Well, it's hard getting by in this life. Gotta live with stress and with strife. But at least I got you to make me feel right. Good night, sweet Eliza, good night. When the world seems scathing and rough, and I feel like I've just had enough, then at least I can come home to my heart's delight. Good night, sweet Eliza, good night. No one can make me feel better than you. You fill my heart up with cheer. No matter what problems the world throws my my way. I'll make it as long as you're near. Oh, there's nowhere that I'd rather be than right here with you next to me. When you're in my arms, the world feels alright. Good night, sweet Eliza, good night. Go on now and rest your young head upon her big feathery bed. I'll join you as soon as I turn out the light. Good night, sweet Eliza, good night. Good night, sweet Eliza, good night.
Thank you so much for joining me for this little test stream to make sure that the lag issue is resolved, that video is playing smoothly, and for this very intimate, rare performance of an unreleased Old Cog is Dead song. I see some people seem to be liking it. I see some compliments. Thank you. Let me know if you'd like me to record a full studio version of this song and release it, because it's one that I haven't thought about in quite a long time. But I've always liked it and always intended on eventually recording it and releasing it, and the time just never seemed to be right. But seems like in the quarantine, this is the time to start working on new things and re-releasing, recording older songs and getting them out there. So, thank you all so much. I guess I'm going to get going because, like I said, this was a sort of a spontaneous test just to make sure everything was working. So, not really an episode of Streaming the Steam, just a little bonus thing for fun. All right, well, thank you all so much for joining me for this test. Studio version should be coming. Mystical Millwood, thank you. Thank you. There's quite a few people. All right, a lot of yeses. A lot of people demanding the studio version. All right. Well, have a pleasant night. See you all later. I'm just going to click end because it's not the show. There's no credits. Good night.